which stands for Together Individual Entertainment. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a few reminders about my blog. I have a YouTube page, which is this. I have a Facebook page, which is Together and Individual Entertainment. And I got a podcast, which is Anchor.fm. Okay, so due to the circumstances, as you can tell, I still record in my room until I can really get out there and do whatever I need to do, talk about some events and everything. But unfortunately, events have been canceled because of this, and national emergency was announced, and so many more things have happened. So I'm going to let you know that there are some ideas I'm going to give you in order for you to, have fun with your family and just enjoy and everything. Okay, so during the nighttime, on Wednesday nights that is, there is a show called Masked Singer and Lego Masters. That is a great opportunity for little kids to get involved with guessing who's behind the mask of celebrities and everything. This is season 3. I mean, a couple of the celebrities have already been revealed, and it's been huge. So, I mean, I would suggest start out with the first episode of season 3 before you get on to the further episodes, and that's on Wednesday nights on Fox. Same thing with Lego Masters, which is after Masked Singer. Lego Masters is these creative people who design or is given a challenge on what to build with Legos, and it's absolutely crazy. And sometimes in between the show, there's building tips, or should I say Lego tips, on what they're teaching you to do when it comes to the challenge. Now, and that's a great thing in a way. I bet there's a challenge that you can make up with the Legos, how far can you build with your Legos, how tall is it? You can even, how fast can you put this together with Legos? And you can even, do a little bit of karaoke if you want to. I mean, karaoke is so much fun on television. It is. It's just having a little bit of family fun night. It's having that fun activity going on. But there are, other things that you can do. Basically, one thing that I have been noticing on Facebook is all these crafts and everything. So I plan to look at some craft pages and share them on my blog so you guys can see what other people are creating in times like this. Also, I'm going to share with you one of my own unique creations. So I'm in a photography group, and one thing that I had an idea for was to create a St. Patrick's Day photo op with my youngest nephew. I was supposed to babysit him this past weekend, but unfortunately the announcement went on and it was already too late. So I'm going to share with you my craft. So one craft that I have, now you're wondering, what can I do with my kids considering they're home every single day until this whole thing blows off? Well, it's not really going to blow off as much because here in Pennsylvania, all the schools in Pennsylvania have been shut down until April 14th, and that's a big deal considering that they rescheduled a lot of things, especially the Easter egg hunt. They basically now, Oakland, PA has now decided to do a virtual Easter egg hunt, which I think is kind of cool. But it's not really getting out there, and I'm not sure if there's actually going to be rescheduling of Easter egg hunts or whatever. But I think in a way, if you have a closed backyard or whatever, you can always use your backyard as the Easter egg hunt deal. Or you can do a scavenger hunt with the Easter eggs. I think that's pretty cool, what everybody can do with the Easter eggs. But also to remember, there's also a hidden Easter egg thing that Pixar does. In each different Pixar movie, they put in a different item from another Pixar movie, and that's pretty unique right there. You get to notice all these things, and you basically have fun trying to find it, like a find it game. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so as you know, a lot of things have been online, especially the classes and everything. Now you're kind of wondering, what can I use or do with my kids when they're online trying to do their schoolwork or something? Well, one of my options is to use a dry erase board. So this dry erase board is a great thing to use. You can use it for math problems. You can use it for reading so they can sound it out. They can even use it to writing, they can also use it as a fun thing. Like, they can use it as a drawing thing, or you can use it as a photo op with your senior students, because I don't know if you noticed, due to the circumstances with the school shutting down and everything, they had to cancel like their prom appointments, they had to cancel their senior photo pics, they had to cancel all things, and especially musicals. But don't despair, because dry erase board is a great opportunity to use as your photo op, where your senior kid could say class of 2020, or they can say senior class of 2020. It really doesn't matter, as long as, you know, you can always get fun and unique with the dry erase board. And also, there's a website called Free Photo Prop Printouts, and you can actually find them online. And that's what I did with these. Yeah. Funny, right? You can actually get these online. There's, like I said, you can just type in print out photo props, where you can find these online. And you can get the sticks and the tape at a very cheap place. I basically just found the sticks around my house, but if you want to find some, you can always go in the dollar store and get these and cut them in half if they're a little too long. They're supposed to be used for, you're supposed to like put food on here and grill them, but I'm using them for photo props, you know, when this all is ending and everything. And if you're wondering what you can do to stick them on with, just use some tape. Just easily print out the photo thing, put the stick on, and then put the tape on top of it, and it's pretty simple. So there you have an instant photo prop for graduation. Okay, and basically, the other thing you could do, now if you want like a body image photo thing, you can always go to the dollar store and get one of these. Now you're asking yourself, what can I do with a plain white like cardboard board or something like that? Well, I'm going to tell you. You can use this as a photo prop yourself. You can actually just go into PowerPoint and type in senior class, and basically if you do have a laminator at home, you can actually put these through the laminator and it'll be much simpler, because let me tell you why. I basically found out that tape can instantly rip paper like this, so basically, if you have a laminator, just put your paper into the laminators, which are these, and scan it through the laminator machine. And voila, you have instant laminations. So basically with laminations, they're pretty much easy to take off because of one thing that you can also get from the dollar store. You can actually get these. They're fastener dots. They're like the Velcros and everything. You can actually get these at the dollar store as well. On what type of dollar store you go to, but still, you can get these at the dollar store. And what you can do is you could stick these onto the laminator sheets and just, you know, easily put them on and then easily take them off. So simple. So that's like a great photo op right there with your senior kids and everything. You could just print off some photo props, or you could just improvise. You can like enjoy all these things in a way, and you can even like, if you want those big numbers instead of the small little ones, you can always do Microsoft Word and print out these really big numbers that I did. So that's also another way you can do it. So you can do it for any kind of thing. You could do it for prom, you could do it for best friends, you could do it for a birthday, you could do it for any kind of reason. I mean, that is something to do. Now, I got mine done at the library, but unfortunately libraries are closed due to the circumstances, so I'm getting really frustrated and mad that I can't get nothing done because of that. But that's okay, because like I said, if you have a laminator at home, you could just do that, but you could also like do something else, or you could just do the dry erase board, like I said, I'm going to do with your senior student. I mean, that's just one thing that you guys can do. The other thing that you guys can do on YouTube, you can look up drawing tutorials. And me, I basically did some Pokemon drawing tutorials. So here I have Skitty from Pokemon, and I drew her like a couple of months back, actually. I enjoy doing drawing tutorials because it's pretty fun and simple and everything. So you can do that, and once you do a drawing tutorial and finish it, you have an instant coloring page and just color it in. Now mine doesn't really look like it got colored in that much, but you really, I mean, I'm going to zoom in, and as you can tell, she got colored head to toe in a way. And if you really don't see the color, I'm going to pull out Cup Chew, which, as you can tell, is much brighter than that. I chose all blue because, as you can tell, he's a snow Pokemon, so I just like want blue and whitish and everything. So drawing tutorials are a great thing to do with your kids and everything. Just go on YouTube, type in drawing tutorials, easy and everything. But if you have some painting things like a canvas, some paint and everything, you can always type in like art paint therapy, where they could teach you how to paint some different things. But that's just like a couple of the art things that you can do around the house if you wanted to, considering you're like in quarantine or whatever. And there's also another thing that I like to do. So this is my poetry book, which I did a couple of years back. And inside, I kind of wrote this little poem, which is right here, and used like a calendar page, some gemstones. I basically did around 4 of them, actually. I have 4 poetry books. And what you could do is just let the kids be creative in their own way, considering that they usually do art class in school. But here's something that they could do is just write a poem and do some artistic stuff with some backgrounds. I mean, if you have some old calendars around, you could just use those, some old magazines. You can use like anything that you want to get creative and everything. But basically, I'm going to be reading one of my poems as an example, since you can't really tell by how they look and everything. So I'm going to read one of my poems to you. So I'm going to read one of my favorite ones that I did. And since it's springtime, I'm gonna read to you a poem about colors. So here it is. These are my colors of my feelings. The red I feel is the embarrassment. My green is when I feel sick to my stomach. I feel blue when I am sad to when I am down. Pink of my steam to show I am mad. Indigo to when I feel like I can't by fear. Purple is my jumping light of joy and happy. Yellow is my time to shine, to show I'm alive. Orange is when I could be quiet, of orange being shy. Violet is my feeling of being helpless. Gray to when I feel that I bleed from hurt. Gold when I feel like unexpected of surprised. Lavender, my color of feeling, I feel hopeful. Fuchsia is when I feel ultimate silly. White to the feeling plain of being bored. Black is my feeling when I could be overwhelmed. So basically, none of that rhymed in a way, but some of that could. So that's just like another example to what you can do with the kids in a way. Now, in a way, a lot of these kids have also found like videos of celebrities reading to them, of reading books and everything, reading children's books. I think that's a pretty good idea. I mean, find some videos of some celebrities like Josh Gad, Julia Roberts, and they'll be reading some kid books in honor of some all the kids that are not in class or anything. So this gives them an opportunity to enjoy some very, very cool ideas to what you can do. Also, tomorrow I will do some things that are pretty much fun, like singing Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood and on Mr. Rogers' birthday tomorrow. I will also see if I can do my 30-minute and 20-minute challenge, which is 30 minutes of the electric slide and my 20 minutes to touch the slide. I might do that later on today. I might not, but still, I am planning to try and get that challenge out there. Also, next week, I probably starting on Saturday or Sunday, I plan to do my own storytelling of about the constellations. I basically do not have much children books with me, so I try to make up stories and enjoy this beautiful nighttime thing that most kids don't really understand or anything. I mean, at the Science Center, we have all these knowledgeable things about the constellations, about the nighttime sky, so maybe I'll just tell my stories about maybe mythical or fantasy or whatever about each constellation. I mean, there's 88 constellations, so I won't be telling about all of them. I would just be telling about most of them. So I just, I'm going to enjoy just telling stories in my way as much as I can. So that's all I got for you today. And this is T.I.E saying, hope you get back out there and enjoy, and I hope you enjoy being with your family. Bye!